that's right. So just bring him off and say, look, you know, dust yourself off, get ready for next week, mate.
Seems they play tonight. Then they play next Sunday against Anarchy, and then they front up again Thursday against Bannock in the Anzac Day.
Yeah.
We're not doing Sunday games, are we?
No, I'm just saying.
No, but we're not, are we? No.
Dale's going to work. Start of the final term. Bannister in the ruck against Fulton. Goes to Whitney, who gets a kick that was partly smothered. Tap comes across the back of the square for Bannockburn, but they lose the ball. Now Kerwood squeezes it over the head of Costello. Goes towards the forward pocket area. Parsons, he's happy to see it over.
Throw it in.
Yeah, boundary throw in. Right next to the behind post. 13-13-91 Bannock. Belmont 5-8-38. Down one already, Bannockburn. Jervis hasn't taken his place after half time. We think it might be with concussion. So boundary throw in. Short boundary throw in. Fulton tapped it down to the front of the pack. Kick, Broman. Dangerous kick across the face of goal. Punched away by Tom. Did nicely. 4 Belmont players ran past the footy. 1 stayed there. Can he get it out? No, he can't. Kick Hislop was partly smothered. He might get a second go at it. Umpire says play on. Body strewn across the ground. Handball by Lockie Edwards. Got it back to Kerwood. Goes towards the behind post. No mark taken in front of it. And it's off hands for a boundary throw-in in the forward pocket. Fulton will do the ruck work up against Keegan. Throw in now. To the side, Whitney gets tackled as he gets the kick away. Back towards the boundary line. Baker, handball, missed the target, which was Bowl. And Kerwood comes across as well, sees it over the line. So we'll have a throw in. About 50 around now from the Belmont goal. Southern end of the ground. Can't believe how there's no windy today. It's amazing. We won't get this again this year if we come here.
No.
Great conditions for footy in the opening round of the season. Now Broman, beautiful no-look handball. And they go long, Bannockburn towards half-forward Gillies. Got the mark, had a hold anyway, I think. Handballed it back inboard to Broman. Off a step, high kick. Miles used the body. Edwards, though, was right next to him. Got a shepherd and did nicely, too. Brad goes with the kick. Oh, he's looking for Lockie. Might be okay in the end. He falls over at the crucial stage. Needs to get the handball away. Does. They can break free. Morrow's kick. Oh, mark that. High kick. Podner goes back. Creates a contest. Bowden, Ryan. Leaves it behind. Addison doesn't. Oh, he tiptoes through the middle. Does nicely. Right foot kick was okay. Onto centre wing. Kerwood takes it. He goes further afield. Whitney's got it as well. Now 65 from goal. Long kick towards the square. Jones with the sit at the front. Can't take the mark. Pushed away. Parsons handball. Bowden there. Hislop also now handball from Fulton out wide was okay. And they can break free. Stevenson. A bit of time to set something up. Handballs it out to Tommy. Handballs it backwards. Fulton just controlling the footy at half back. Bannockburn over the top. Callie under pressure now. Gives it away. Spiller wrapped up by Baker. Was right next to him. Not going anywhere.
That was always going to bloody happen.
Yeah.
55 handballs. Had a chance to boot the ball 60 metres and they fiddle around with it.
Yeah.
So ball up 50 out from the Belmont goal. Chance for the Lions after they put the pressure on there. Tapped down by Fulton. Has had a good day in the ruck. Ball comes out. Baker's kick was partly smothered. Now the Tigers get it. Now they've got it to Tom on centre wing. He gets a dribbling kick around the corner. Walsh comes across. Handball into Whitney. His handball onto centre wing. Couple of no looks. Kick quickly from Bannister. Up high. Podner goes back. Takes the mark.
Good grab.
Does well. 45 out from goal.
He's only went for it, wasn't he?
Handballs it away to Whitney. Plays on now. 40 and closing. Left foot kick. And he has sprayed it. Missed it. 1 goal, 3. I've got him for this afternoon. 5-9-39. Belmont. Bannockburn 13-13-91. 4 played. Final term.
Ball in quickly. Bowden takes the mark and plays on. Gives the handball back to BJ Harding. He comes along towards the half-forward line. Coming up, Jarks takes the mark in front of Chapman. So they move the ball quickly to the forward position on centre wing. And he kicks the ball now in towards Gillies. Leads up. Can't get there. Ball picked up there. And it's going to be cleared away there by Amory. Handballs over the top to Edwards, but the ball is... umpires let it go there, so the players had stopped. A bit like watching Essendon the other night. But it's going to be a ball up now. as the umpire says, it's not going to come out of that contest.
That was the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen on a football field. Run off the ground.
So this time it's Fulton up, taps the ball down, Podner bursts through, got the handball away, only as far as Spiller. Spiller puts boot to ball, goes back towards centre forward. Tom, Mark not taken there. Kua did nicely. Hahn picks the ball up, gets boot to ball, goes back to the Baker. Baker gets the handball away, goes to Podner on the overlap. Takes one bounce, looks up, nice low kick towards Whitney.
Good
takes
kick,
a mark,
good
and
mark.
he can go on and load up and go long towards the goal square, goes towards Jones. Nice
That's
kick.
the footy we want to see from
And
the
he
Belmont Lions.
Takes a mark about 20 metres out, almost directly in front, and he will go back and shoot for goal.
That was beautiful football.
Good foot skills. So Tyler Jones comes in, will shoot for his first goal of the afternoon. That looks to be okay. The umpire went straight back. Looks like he went at an angle, but it's going to be okay. And he has his first goal of the afternoon, and the 6 now for the Belmont Lions. They're 6-9. They trail Bannockburn on 13-13. We've gone 6 minutes, final quarter. Smith Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard.
Well, I got fooled like you, Smithy. The way the umpire went back, he obviously has gone back straight. I thought he was going back to the points, and I'm thinking to myself, for God's sake, Tyler Jones, don't spoil that beautiful football. It's the best footy that Belmont have played all day. And I thought he was going to spill it by the way the umpire went back. But no, good goal, good football. Obviously, Whitney involved. Podner's just got himself involved a couple of times each quarter. Look, if they can get him fit and keep him playing, although I think he's working a lot, he'll be a good addition to their side.
Back to the middle. Bannister gets it down in the ruck contest. Podner tracks it back, gets the handball away. Harrison.
He's
under
died away a
pressure.
bit, McCarley.
Now the ball from half back, turned it over.
Oh, no.
Sharks takes the mark at centre forward, drives it long. Miles uses the body again. Oh, Edwards does well too and gets held on to. The umpire says play on, kick away. Lions had the numbers. Miller went the player, not the ball. And
It's not a free kick, though, I know he went the play, not the ball. I don't think he made any contact. I can't see a free kick in that.
short little kick. Lockie Edwards takes the mark. And his bootstraps there. The kick from Piazza was short. He got it. Not much to kick to, though. He's got Fulton. He wants to go. Where is he going? Short kick is okay. Podner takes the mark. Defensive 50. Still
He's
not much
just
to
got
kick
no
to,
one
though.
coming
No.
at him.
Fulton and Tyquin just standing there.
That's better.
And they're short. You're going to have to chip the ball because you look further down the field. There's 3 Bannockburn players by themselves.
They've just got it covered right
They
across
have.
the half-back flank. And that's
So-
obviously good footy.
Kerwood, he turns it over to 4 of those blokes. He's lobs one of them. He's going to get
Gone!
wrapped up, though. Harrison from behind. And not too often you get away from McKaylee.
I think he's hurt the kid too.
So Harrison plays on quickly, kicks it towards Edwards. Lockie takes the mark right in the middle of the ground. So he's got Baker wide. You'd nearly go there, wouldn't
He
you?
has.
He has to. Not much in front of him.
The thing is, they're just not quite skillful enough to keep doing it. Bannockburn are waiting for them to stuff it up, and that's probably what they'll do.
Brad Edwards, long kick. Well,
That's a
they didn't
great
in the
mark.
end
They didn't.
because a couple of Bannockburn players, I think, fooled themselves. Fulton was there and Parsons was there. And Addison's taken the mark and will shoot for goal from 38 directly in front.
But that's the way you stop it. Like what I meant was, like last time, you go chip, 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 and eventually you bugger one kick up. If you're going to do that, you might as well kick it long. And if you don't get it, you're in your goal square. This time they did get it. I like this kid.
Addison kicks the goal. So he's third of the afternoon for Tom Addison. And the 7th for Belmont. They go to 7-9, 51. They trail Bannockburn 13-13, 91. And that is on the Smith Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard. 9 minutes played.
Well, I think, as I say, I think they've seen what's going on. If we just keep chipping, sooner or later a Bannockburn bloke's going to come in and down they'll go. So we'll kick it long. Probably looking for Jones or one of the bigger blokes. And this kid from Redan, he just takes a couple of marks in the goal square against big blokes. He obviously watches the ball all the way. And I like him, young Addison. I think he's going to be a good kid.
Must be windy at Civil X.
Clearings was 28 and sunshine.
7
when he
points
left.
the difference now.
I come down in shorts. It was 28, sunny still.
You think you live on the Gold Coast, mate. You live in Werribee.
Oh, hello.
Against Belmont there as
What happened there?
Edwards went
Weren't
into the
set up
square.
properly.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
So Fulton now with the ball goes out wide. Miller's the target. Best position, took the mark, and he will go back and shoot for goal.
Now, hang on. What happened?
Brad Edwards walked into the square before the ball had been thrown.
Oh, so it's not set up properly. He was just in the square.
Yeah, no, he walked into the square.
Pretty hard here, too, because that square
He's right
is
on the
right on the 50-metre mark.
So Blake Miller has got how many today? None. None. So this could be his first for the afternoon.
Ooh,
That doesn't look
I
like it's going to
think
score
so.
either.
I reckon he's kicked that into the car park.
Yeah, he has.
Some people up here are pretty happy with it.
So free kick goes to Baker or
Baker,
Edwards?
I think.
Baker. Might be Edwards. Edwards with the kicking style. Ball comes out. Hetherington takes it, plays on, goes short. No interception there by Barnett. I think it was going further to Miles. Barnett, he will go towards goal and kick his third goal of the afternoon. And that is now the 14th for Bannockburn. 14-13. Bannockburn 7-9 to the Belmont Lions. 10.5 gone. Final quarter. Smith Holden Blazuki, final quarter scoreboard.
I just think they look a lot better than last year, Bannockburn. I know when we talk about their ins, but young Barnett, he's going to bob up. Jarks is going to bob up. If one's not playing that well, the other might bob up for a couple. I think they look more solid all the way across the ground, all the way down the middle. They are going to be a very hard side to beat because they've got class everywhere. Belmont, well, they've got a lot of work to do. But there's a lot of clubs that have got a lot of work to do, so we'll see how they go. But as I said earlier in the game, they have a go, and while you're having a go, you can always keep yourself in the game to some degree.
Back to the middle. Fulton gets it down to Miles. Handballs it to Kelly, running off half back. Kicks the ball around the corner towards Barnett, but Lockie Edwards takes the mark at half back for the Lions. Drills the ball out. Nice kick. They run away through Bannister. He goes towards half forward. Jones tracks it back. Podner's there as well. Handball. They go long to the square. It's a 3-on-1. And the one is Nick Costello. And it's punched away from him through for a rush behind to the Lions. They go to 7-10-52. Trail Bannock 14-13-97. Smith's Hold Ludzuki final quarter scoreboard 12 minutes play.
Play on quickly. They go to Broman, further afield now. And they find the big fella out there in Fulton. He goes further afield, going towards Miller. Also there is Miles. Ball runs through the contest. And Miller will be happy enough just to see the ball over
He's
the
hit the
boundary line.
fence. He's hit the fence. He's all right.
Slipped in the gutter. So ball in to take place now. Young fella just counting his steps there. Fulton doing the ruck work. And he's up against Bannister.
Get up with the game, Jimmy!
Throwing the ball back in. Bannister taps the ball. And it goes on the full.
That's all right. They're going to get the right decision. That's all that matters.
So free kick goes to Bannockburn.
The boundary umpire got it right. The
So
kid
the
with
ball
the singlet.
goes long, back into the forward line, out the back. Miller can't take the mark. Out the back comes Chapman. Chapman poised to kick the ball around the corner. But it's Smilovic who plays the tackle. Well, sorry, the spoil, I should say. Smother. And it runs over the boundary line. And we're going to have another throw in to take place inside forward 50. So Miller and Bannister once again doing the ruck work. Bannister front position, taps it down. Miles couldn't take it cleanly. Hahn dives on it, picks the ball up. Went one way then the other, goes across goal. Has to be a good kick and was. Found Chapman. So he takes the ball far side of the ground, half forward line, in between half forward and the forward pocket. Not too many options further down the line, so he goes short and dangerous. Ball out the back, picked up by Jarks. Tyquin kicks round the body, back towards goal, but won't bring it back far enough. Through for a minor score. It is 14-14 now to the Bannockburn side, and the Belmont Lions are 7 goals 10. We have gone almost 14 minutes. Final quarter. Smith Holden Blazuki, final quarter scoreboard.
Grubby on fire there.
Hey?
Grubby's on fire with his text messages.
Yeah, Rob Cameron. Hello, boys. Can you please select your call game for the next 2 rounds?
So the ball comes in from Edwards, and it's good to read text messages out live on air, Grubby. That's good. Now the ball spills free.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Well, you asked me. I forgot.
Robinson
Right.
gets the ball out.
Classic
Grubby.
Grubby.
Up there, Bannister. He's tackled by Robinson once again. Picked up by Bowl. Umpire said there was a throw. Well, McCulley Harrison put that ball down then.
That's that bloody Cameron's fault. Leave me alone, will you, Rob?
So Robinson now decides to go long, goes towards the goals, out the back, Tom up over the top. There's a free kick here.
Hold.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, now he's playing advantage. Jarks just runs away. Oh,
Jesus.
drills it.
Crowd killer.
Brent Jarks. He's got 4 now for the afternoon and the 15th for the Bannockburn side. 15-14. And they lead the Belmont Lions, who are 7-10 with 15 minutes gone, final quarter.
It's a hard thing, that advantage rule, isn't it? You get it like that, no matter what happens, you probably still should follow the ball down. But in the last quarter, you can't blame anyone else. I think the call was right, wasn't it? The advantage
Yeah, it was
call?
a hold. Oh, well, yeah.
I never really know that one, whether it's... Sometimes you think, they all will stop, you got to bring it back.
Yeah.
I don't quite... That's why I say before, if we get Jock in here one day, we'll ask him a few of the thingos, a few of the rules and that, and so we know, anything can happen. But at least we know a little what's going on here.
Free kick,
Another
hold.
free kick.
For a hold. Against Alex Harnick on Jack Broman.
Okay.
Fulton gets the kick inside.
Another one.
Hey, don't hold and you won't get it. So that's what you mean, Grubby.
Yeah.
So
He's not going to pay this one.
No, but Jake Miles kicked a goal.
Yeah. So, but now he's going to bring this one back.
Yep.
Now I see a couple on the. It happened. I think it was Carlton. They took the advantage and missed.
Yeah.
Now you would love it back then.
Yeah, that's right. That's the price you pay, isn't it?
And that's the thing you've got to think about there. If you miss that and then the umpire calls play on, the bloke who's got the kick is likely to wring your neck.
So a hold in the middle and then a hold here on Tom Gillies, who will shoot for goal from 35 out directly in front. He kicked one this afternoon. Piazza stands the mark. He comes in and looks pretty good. And goal umpire, I don't think he's moved one step except to the goal line to say that is a goal. So he's kicked his second this afternoon. And the 16th for Bannockburn. They go to 16-14, 110, and they lead the Belmont Lions 7-10-52. Smith Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard, 16 and a half minutes played.
He just leaned back and kicked it perfectly. The actual action and that just looked like a class kick. It's hard for me to see here. Does he carry a little bit of weight, this fella, or is it just the shorts that he's wearing? He's got those baggy shorts on. I don't know.
I think he's okay.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
So back in the middle. Whitney tries to get the handball away. Does Miles. Oh, in traffic if you don't mind. And just playing with him. Just absolutely taking it now. Right foot kick goes long. Gillies again over the back. Jacques. Oh, he went the player.
He went the man there.
That's a good umpiring decision. Tried to push the player underneath the footy. Keegan.
The thing is, he did it with his body with the ball in the air. Umpires can let that go, if you're using your body.
So Keegan now
Tight one.
Full back. He's okay. Handball away. It was Keegan to Keegan. And then, Link drops it off. 45 out. Goes to the square.
Well, that's in the back. Oh, that's in the back. Come on, you're going to pay these little holds. You've got to pay that.
Emery gets the kick clearing for Belmont.
The other one with that is you've got to keep your eyes on the ball. And Jarksy did take his eye off the footy. That's the main key.
Hetherington tries to chip it beautifully to Gillies. And Tom will take the mark and shoot for goal from 35 out again.
I don't think he was very happy with the little clip he copped as he went by. But, hey, you're in the Gdfl now, champ. They're going to come. They're going to come. You got to win them and wear them. And what's his kick in action? Smithy? You got a real good look at it there.
So Gillies, 35 out, slide angle. He's for 2 in a minute for him. Comes in. Pretty good, but he's missed it.
Well, I don't care where the ball goes this time, but I tell you what, he's just got a beautiful kick in action. I love watching blokes kick footies like that.
16-15, 111, Bannockburn. They lead Belmont 7-10-52. Smith Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard, 19 minutes played.
So Lockie Edwards again kicking in from the fullback position. His options be. Looking to go straight down the middle, low and flat. Peters over the top, knocks it back towards Miles, went through his hand, coming through. Amory couldn't pick it up, went back to Peters by hand from the teammate in Miles, and it's going to land in the hands of Sam Walsh, and he will take the mark deep in the defence. Goes short again, a dangerous kick, but it's okay. Podner cramped up, I reckon.
Oh, hope it's all that is.
See the cramp?
Oh, I hope something didn't go twang.
Nah,
You're all right.
bit of cramp there, I'd say. Ooh, kicks the ball. It wasn't too good a kick, but he ends up with the desired result, and he ends up in the hands of Hahn now. A little short kick, and he's just defensive side of centre wing. Goes out wide. Another good kick. Yes, it is. Mark has been taken. Another short kick. They're playing the short options. It's working so far in the hands of Edwards. He goes across the ground. This one's put a little bit of pressure on. Ball. Mark not taken. Miles picks up. Tries to get the handball away. Picked up by Edwards. Tries to get out of trouble. He's taken in a tackle. Ball comes out. Picked up by Robinson. Kicks towards Peters. Picked up by Hahn. Fends off and then puts the ball back in towards the centre forward position. And the mark has been taken out there by BJ Harding. So Harding now in the defensive 50. Looks back to the middle of the ground. Has Robinson. He can get it and go if he wants to. Just needs to lower the eyes. He does so now. Goes to Miles in plenty of space and can continue to run. Goes short. Lead-up player is Tyquin. And he will take the mark inside forward 50.
Werribee up by 5 points.
You're kidding me. Serious?
Yeah.
Only 7
Told you the wind was...
before.
It was blowing a gale. It wasn't 28 and sunny when you left.
I don't know which Werribee you live in.
Yeah, you don't live in the same one they're playing in.
Well, I live 400 metres from the ground.
Yeah, we know, but you never go home.
So Tyquin now steps inside 50. Hasn't got the accuracy. Hasn't got the
good
distance
mark.
now. That's... Oh,
Do you reckon
Tom had a
Tom
fair bit of that,
yeah,
didn't he?
he marked it
He
first?
stopped it, then
Yeah.
Jacks just plucked it.
Tom marked it first. Jacks was behind him. Won the raffle.
I couldn't see it. I'm
Right
right
on the
behind
post,
the
yeah,
post.
no.
I couldn't see it
Yeah,
at all.
It was like the ball was there and he just whipped it out of his hands. So Brent Jacks is going to go around the bend banana kick, and he does it nicely. So he has goal number 5 for the afternoon. And the 17th now for Bannockburn. 17-15, Bannockburn. 7-10 to the Belmont Lions. 21 minutes gone, final quarter. Smith Holden, Blazzuzuki, final quarter scoreboard.
Sorry, what was the score again?
Ours, 17-15 to 7-10.
Jeez, it's getting out, isn't it? It's gone to 10 goals on. I think Belmont would have liked to have tried to kept it under that. I mean, you always want to win a game of football, but from quarter time on, you didn't think they were going to.
Another
free kick. What's it for this time?
Tyler Jones wasn't set up properly in the 6-6-6.
Isn't that a warning?
I don't know. So Miller takes the free kick, goes towards Gillies, off the back of the pack. Lockie Edwards drives it out towards Jones. So he sat out there in the end because he wasn't in the right spot and ended up getting the kick. So,
Well, that's why I thought in AFL footy they stopped and gave a warning and made them set up.
I don't know. But anyway, kick by Jones inside 50. Addison runs onto it. He needs to get around. Got his head ripped off.
Say, I saw that.
Yeah, but I
He
thought
did
he
duck a
ducked the
little
tackle.
bit.
I thought it was.
He did duck.
I thought it was holding the ball. I thought it was holding the ball because at the last minute he ducked his head and got hit in the head, and that's what you got to stop in this in footy.
Not too long a point up.
Wow, I told you we should have gone there, and you wouldn't listen to me.
No, we don't. We never listen to her. So Tom Addison, who's kicked 3 this afternoon, chance for his 4th, 45 out. Directly in front. Comes in and
Come round.
And they
No.
missed it through for one behind. 7-11-53 Belmont, Bannockburn 17-15, 117, and that is the Smith Holden Blazzuzuki final quarter scoreboard. 23 minutes played.
So Spiller gets the ball in the back pocket, goes short, finds Parsons. So Parsons now just weighing up his options and not too much movement there. So he goes back to Spiller in the goal square. He can play on if he wants to and does so now and goes out long towards centre wing. Jones just slides in nicely and takes the mark.
Nice little shepherd there by Piazza, wasn't it?
Yeah, just got Smilovic out of the contest. So Jones now looking to go short himself. Goes towards the forward position. Plenty of numbers there. Over the shoulder, says the umpire. And a free kick will go to the Belmont Lions.
I thought he was a bit stiff there because he actually went for the mark, but a backman behind, what do, Smitty? You
Take the
punch it.
arms.
You punch it. He tried to take the mark and must have landed his hand on his shoulder. You go up and punch as a defender, and that doesn't happen.
So Maxwell now will shoot towards goal. He has some trouble with the scoreboard this afternoon, and it isn't a chance here. He's moving. Looks like he's left footer, is he? Oh no, he's a right footer. Kicks at goal, and it will hold its line. And it won't make the distance, but it's pushed through for a minor score. So now it's 7-12 to the Belmont Lions, and it's 17-15 to Bannockburn. And BJ Harding is going to do the kicking in once again. Decides to play on from the fullback position. Goes out wide. Bowden is the target. Over the top it runs, and it's out of bounds. Now, is that because he's played on? Did he touch that?
Sorry, I was doing my best players. I didn't see it.
Is that a free kick now? If it's not touched, if you're playing from fullback?
I wouldn't have thought so. Oh, well, I don't know.
I suppose it's not, is it?
Because
you're
it's
playing
play on.
Yeah, because you're outside the square.
So I told you,
Be
we
interesting-
need Jock in here.
It'd be interesting if he kicked it from inside the square and that happened.
No,
Would that be a free kick?
It'd have to be the same rule.
Okay.
So picked up there by Jones. It goes back into their forward half. Out the back, Mark or BJ had a fair bit of it, and he's going to be paid. So Harding now will.
I say
Take-
it's still.
turn the ball
I
around.
say it's still a free kick because if you touch it onto your boot with the old rules and then kick it out and it's not touched, it's a free.
Yep. So they've moved the ball nicely. Got Stevenson in space by himself, so he runs through the middle of the ground, takes 2 bounces, looks up, goes into the forward line. Tarquin is the target. Good strong hands, takes the mark inside 50. Has Fulton on a lead, but he decides to ignore him. Wants him to come back at him again, so he now decides to go long to the goal square, going back Gillies, and also the ball will now run through for a minor score. Not too sure I didn't have a deliberate shot then, but 17-16 now to the Bannockburn side. 7-12 Belmont Lions. 26 minutes gone. Final quarter. Smith Holden, Bloodsuzuki. Final quarter scoreboard.
Lockie Edwards, fullback. Ball to play on now. He comes outside the square. Goes long. Jones. Oh, I used the body but missed the ball. Smilovic, handball back to Hetherington. Back towards Smilovic. Geordie Edwards sees it over.
You know what we need?
What do we need?
New chairs.
Do we?
Yeah, I don't like these chairs. You're getting old and uncomfortable. New chairs. Fano, if you're listening, new chairs, mate. Ring up.
I think it's got anything to do with Fano.
Nah, you put a good word in for us. New chairs, Fano.
Boundary throw in. 55 out from the goal. Peters gets wrapped up, not going anywhere.
Be careful,
So
Link.
gets-
Be careful.
gets Dylan Whitney in headlock as well.
and then
Same
there's a bit
kind
of
of
a
ball.
laugh with him and a bump.
So ball up, Miller. And Peters through Hahn. Oh, under pressure now. Link slapping him.
He wanted him, didn't he?
Edwards. Geordie gets free again. Left foot kick.
Oh, that's in the
a
back.
push.
Umpire, come
Umpire said
on.
Play on.
Look, they've all stopped waiting for it.
Yeah.
And got it. I didn't
Yeah.
hear the whistle.
No, he didn't.
Neither
Yeah.
did I.
Kerwood. It was late. So Kerwood's got it just back into the centre wing for
No.
Belmont.
I think the Bannockburn bloke said, "Nah, it's a free kick. Here, you have it."
Handballs it back to Whitney. Off a standing start. Just goes to where probably Kerwood should have kicked it in the first place, but Kelly takes the mark. Wants to switch the play. Goes back inboard. Barnett handballs it off quickly. Short kick Ryan Bowden towards Miller. He can't pick it up. Leaves it in the end for Stevenson. He goes with a kick towards the umpire. Thought he was also out there was Fulton.
Look out, Jimmy!
Now he comes back. Fulton handball back inboard. Over the top to Stevenson. Again, who followed it up. His handball further to Ryan Bowden. Handball back to Hetherington. And could have gone the kick for goal, but did nicely and chipped it to Brent Jarks.
Geez, he's going to kick 6.
And will shoot for goal from
He's
30
going to
outside
kick
angle.
6.
Maybe only after half time.
Okay, so he didn't get a kick in the first quarter, did he?
No,
First half. Did he kick one in the first half?
yeah, maybe 1. I don't know, but he's going to kick 6, I think.
So he's 30 out, slide angle. He comes in. Right foot kick, pretty good. Goal
He has
umpire
kicked
does
6.
not move.
Wow.
So Jarks has 6 and Bannockburn have 18. 18-16, 124. They lead the Belmont Lions 7-12-54. Smiths Holton Bloodsuzuki final quarter scoreboard 28 played.
I don't know if you've picked it up, but I just want to take you back to what I said just after three-quarter time with Jackie Broman and his elbow bandage and all that sort of stuff. And in 2 seconds here, he tried to dive over 2 blokes' boots for a smother. That's why you take him off. The bloke's got a crook elbow. You actually make contact with someone's foot when he's trying to kick the ball. Yep, it's great, courageous play, but it can only hurt the elbow, can't it? Jackie's he's just too courageous for his own good. But
Back
blokes
within
like that,
time.
you can't take that out of them.
No. So we push Then the ball is up now over the top. Miller gets the final touch, comes out. Harrison runs onto it. A little bit of dash, get the handball away. Chapman is his assistance, and he goes now with the right foot. Kicks the ball round towards Baker. Baker takes the mark. So he's forward of centre wing for the Belmont side. Looks back inside. Bowl is there, but decides to go towards the centre half forward position. Jones is there. Spoil from behind. Picked up there. Handball goes back to Jones from centre half forward. Tries to kick towards goal. It goes towards a boundary, and it will run over. And will be a throw in about 10 metres around from the behind post. 29 and a half gone, so we've still got 4 or 5 minutes to play, you would think. There's been a few goals scored, so I suppose we could have it. So ball thrown back in now by the umpire. Out the back, picked up Barnett, gets the handball away, back to Kelly. Kelly over the top. There's a free kick here. I'm not too sure what it's for or who's getting it. Players know who's getting it either, do they?
He's got it now.
I think it's Maxwell again, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Bloke with a big bandage on his knee.
What was the free kick for? Did anyone?
Holding the ruck, I think.
Was it?
Well, there you go. They hadn't thrown it in.
Oh.
Look, they've done a pretty good job, but I just think there's probably a couple of Tiggy Touchwoods that could be let go. You know, it may have been a touch over umpired at times, but no, done a pretty good job.
So Maxwell now kicks towards goal. The umpire does not move too much there at all, and it is going to be a goal. So his first of the afternoon, and the 8th for the Belmont Lions. They're 8 goals, 12 now, trailing Bannockburn on 18-16. And as I said, ticked over 30 and a half minutes. Final quarter, Smith Holden, Blazuki, final quarter scoreboard.
Well, I don't know. How do they look to you, Smith? They look all right, Bannockburn?
I think so.
What did they do last year? They got bowled over in the semi, did they?
Yeah, I think the bigger ground will probably suit their tall forwards a bit more because they've got those little quicks around them. But
so definitely an improvement, do you think, on last year? Oh, I think so.
Oh, I think so. Yeah. With what they put in, I think they have. Just with Broman coming back.
Back to the middle. Getting it down. Miller. Chopped off, though, by his opposite number. Keegan gets it towards half forward. Good mark, Kerwood. Takes it nicely. 50 out from goal directly in front. Siren sounds. Have a kick after the siren. Hasn't kicked a goal this afternoon, Jay Kerwood. Comes in now. He's not going to kick one with that either, and he hasn't kicked anything. So they're going to end up as 8-12-60, the Belmont Lions. Bannockburn 18-16, 124. So a 64-point win for Bannockburn. The goal kicker's Dale.
Yes, for the home side, Addison with 3, 1 each to Costello, Whitney, Jones, Maxwell and Bowl. And for Bannockburn, 6 to Brent Jarks, 4 to Jake Miles, 3 to Barnett, 2 to Gillies, 1 each to Robinson, Smilovic and Hetherington.
Right, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap things up here at Jets Oval this afternoon. Bannockburn winners in the opening round, and we'll go through the other scores as well and have our 3, 2 and 1 for the best player after this on 94.7 The Pulse. Right, well, looks like we're wrapping things up right now, boys. There's nothing back there, so let's go. 3, 2 and 1. Have you done your 3, 2 and 1, Grubby? What's your best players and everything?
I most certainly have.
Have you? All right, well, you can lead us away.
Righto, I'll lead you away for the first time for the year. Very, very hard because I thought there was so many Bannockburn players that could have probably figured in the votes. I got a bloke who's kicked 6 goals who I'm going to leave out of the votes, unfortunately, and people can bag me if they want, but I got to go for 4 quarter performances. I've finished up giving 1 to Dylan Whitney from Belmont Lions. I thought he played 4 quarters of brilliant football, and without him I thought they'd be about 5 or 6 goals further behind. I had this bloke 3 votes nearly all day, and the last couple of minutes he lost the yards player of the day, but Kieran Fulton gets me 2 votes because he just smashed them in the ruck, and he gave all those blokes first use of the ball all day. It's one of the best ruck performances I've seen. But the bloke he give it to, who also played up forward, especially in the end, he just kept going and going. Jake Miles was just fantastic. He was by far the best on the ground in the finish for me.
So 3 to Jake Miles, 2 to Kieran Fulton, 1 to Dylan Whitney for Grubby.
And I'm sorry for Jacques, and I'm very, very sorry for Tyquin. His first quarter cost him probably a couple of votes.
Yeah, well, I've gone the other way. I reckon Matty Tyquin was probably the best player for Bannockburn today. He was pretty strong, ran through all the clearances, and he probably could have fitted with a couple of goals had he taken his time. I reckon Dylan Whitney, as Grubby said, if without him out there today, his first 3 and a bit quarters were sensational. He had to run out of puff and probably did in the last 10 or 15. And Kieran Fulton, I give a vote for his ruck work during the course of the day, and obviously it's obviously made easier for him with the opposition only having the one ruckman against him, but Bannockburn having 3 or 4, but he's pretty good and set the tone pretty nicely for him.
So 1 to Kieran Fulton, 2 to Dylan Whitney, 3 to Matty Tyquin for Dale. I gave 1 to Dylan Whitney as well, 2 to Kieran Fulton and 3 to Jake Miles. So there you go. Grubby and I were the same. Bizarre. Never happens.
Queer. Odd.
So Jake Miles is our yards player of the day.
Great minds think alike.
We need to talk during the week, Dale.
All I can say is great minds think alike, and some people are just dickheads.
Oh, Grubby.
You've got to play 4 quarters of footy, and Matty Tyquin didn't touch the ball in the first quarter.
You got, what are you doing on Monday, Grub?
No, you go and watch the video and see what he did in the first quarter. He kicked 2 goals, but he didn't do much in the first half.
Where are you on Monday, Grubby?
Did nothing.
Where are you on Monday?
Monday?
Yeah.
Montmorency.
Are you? Looks like we might have to have the meeting there, I reckon, because I think we might get called in.
I've never said anything about that, if you read it properly.
All right.
Who did you give 1 vote to, Smithy?
Fulton.
Okay.
Now, the other scores in the other games this afternoon. North Geelong have won 16-7-103, defeated Werribee 14-12-96. East Geelong 17-14-116, defeated Anarchy 12-2-74. And Thompson 39-25, 259.
Wow.
Defeated Corio 2-12-24. So that is
I
ugly.
think Thompson on top of the ladder.
Yeah, I think that might be.
I'll tell you what, and I'm not being sarcastic or smart, but 2-12.
They've had
14
yeah,
shots.
I know, yeah.
You know, they've had 14 shots for goal, which I know they've been flogged. And I tell you now, Thompson are going to flog a lot of sides, maybe by not that much, but they're going to flog a lot of sides. And to have 14 shots for goal at them is something that they can hold their hat on.
2 games to come in round 1. Winch and Belpost Hill out at the Gun Club at Winch at 5:30. And Inverleigh and West, the unveiling of the new lights out at Inverleigh. Well, it'll be nice and chilly out there tonight too, I suspect, later on. You won't be going out there, so it doesn't matter. You're going home to bed. Next week, round 2, Bannockburn, Belpost Hill out at Victoria Park. North Geelong playing the Belmont Lions out at the Keith Barclay Oval. Thompson playing Werribee at Thompson. 2 twilight games next week too. Geelong West playing Corio at West Oval. Winchelsea playing East Geelong at the Gun Club at Eastern Reserve, and then a Sunday game, Anarchy and Inverleigh at the Anarchy Reserve.
Hang on, this bloke wants an autograph.
Brian Coughlin. Brian. Hello, Brian. So next week we're going to Thompson and Werribee. Is that right?
I wouldn't have thought so.
Okay, where do you think we're going?
How did East go today?
They won.
Well, no, I'm not going out to Winch.
Well, seeing as though it's at 5:30, I don't think we are, right?
Oh, is that no, how many of them? Yeah, but
yeah.
Are you sure they are?
Yeah, they are.
Well, it's got Corio Thompson at 5:30 here.
Yeah, all right. But anyway, well, we're assuming they're at 5:30.
Go where you bloody will want to go.
No, well, where do you want to go,
Don't
Grubby?
care. By the way, we've got to do the week after as well.
Well, I'm trying to get round 2 done first before we do round 3.
We're going to what's
Inverleigh and Bannockburn.
Inverleigh and Bannockburn.
Yeah, on the Thursday.
Yeah, how far do you want to go?
No.